Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dying Light. This will be my first video ever put out on YouTube. I'm excited. So, this game is very near and dear to my heart, as it was a game that I used to play on a first computer. And overall, it is my favorite zombie game that I've ever played. Granted, things like 7 Days to Die, Left 4 Dead, they're definitely up there, but this one, in my opinion, reigns supreme. So, I will be starting a new playthrough. That one in the back, that one is my main file. I used to have a file before it, but I ended up deleting it for some reason or another. I couldn't tell you. But of course, we'll be doing it on Nightmare. For the most hardcore players, I've got about a handful of hours. Enough, definitely.
HUD activated. Commence briefing.
Approaching Haran.
Data on the subject, Kadir Suleiman. A local political figure hired to maintain order after the outbreak. His brother Hassan died in a disease-related incident before we were able to evacuate him. Suleiman blamed the GRE for Hassan's death. He stole a highly sensitive file which became his bargaining chip against the GRE, with instructions to publicize it if anything happened to him. Data on the subject. The stolen file.
Jump in 10 seconds.
It details the incomplete process of synthesizing a cure for the virus. If implemented in its current state, the produced substance may be extremely toxic.
Now.
Also, the file contains full description of the virion's structure. Any attempt to use it would result in countless lives lost. It must be recovered. Further information. Current status. Suleiman sent the file to an associate unknown to us, with instructions to publicize it at his command at any time. To counter that, we instituted a citywide communication jam, preventing him from publicizing the file. Your GRE-issued radio can overcome that jamming. It is your lifeline. Do not lose it. Suleiman has since gone underground and begun using a different name. We have reason to believe he now leads one of the two main factions operating within the city. You are to find Suleiman and locate the stolen file in order to save mankind from a disaster of unprecedented proportions.
By the way, I apologize for the terrible microphone quality. I'm hoping in the near future I'm getting it. I also do apologize for my computer's not the greatest, but it does what it needs to do.
I told you that wasn't a normal drop shoot.
Break his legs, then take him to rides.
Back up! All of you!
Stop! Loud noises draw them. Fall back! Fall back! Come on! We have to move!
Let's get him off the street!
Get the door open!
Tower, this is Jade. Get sick bay ready. Got a guy with a bad head wound and a bite on one arm.
Oh shit, Amir's hurt?
No, Amir is gone. But I'm bringing in someone who might still survive.
One of us?
We'll see.
And that was the opening. So, I always thought that him just switching targets during that was a bit silly. If there are 3 people attacking you, in this case, clearly raiders, you would want
You
to
pinch
kill
him.
all of them.
You're scared. I'm not scared. Then pinch him.
Don't worry, we'll get right
He
back.
blinked. What? He blinked again. What if he's a zombie? Zombie! Run!
It sure do hope I didn't sleep for 3 days like a dead man, then wake up and scare children.
You sleep for 3 days like a dead man, then scare children?
Can't
Off to a
believe I did.
great start, 31.
Where am I?
In paradise, can't you see? Okay, enough joking around. Head to room 190. The boss will brief you.
I always
What do
thought
you
that
mean,
guy's
31?
face was strange,
Ask the boss.
but
31. That's your number.
Excuse me?
Your number. You're the 31st infected. I'm the 18th. Everything is counted here. 1 fewer doses of antizin. 1 more new infected. 1 more runner gone. 31 infected and only 7 runners left.
Amir died because of this guy? Quiet. Oh, fuck quiet. Now he's gonna get Amir's anti-scene.
got a problem?
Hey, where's room 190?
Upstairs.
I don't think in all the hours I've played this game that I've literally ever spoken to that guy. How's it going? How's it going, boss man?
I'm looking for the boss. Is he in there?
Oh, you're 31. Go on in.
I apologize. In a moment, I mean to Hakalugi. Told you.
Hey, I'm looking for the... Are you the boss?
What, am I too young? You got the problem with my age?
No, You wanted to talk to me?
That's better. Do you remember anything? Know what you are?
Yeah, I can see this is some kind of shelter.
We call it the Tower. Brecken and his runners put it all together a couple of months ago, and we've been here ever since. Hunting airdrops, scavenging, and rescuing people.
Yeah, I wanted to thank that girl.
Good, because if not for her, you'd already be chewing somebody's knee bone. Your antizin was totally crushed, by the way. Only thing Jade could salvage was your radio.
Oh, great. So can I get that back, please?
Actually, I think I need it more than you do.
Believe me, pal, that's not the case.
Fine. Take it. You know why runners put their lives in danger? For guys like you. So now you take the antizin meant for someone else, and you won't even share your gear with us? I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. I've lost contact with one of our guys thanks to the fucked up radios we're stuck with. Do something for me, would you? I don't want to see you or your precious radio anymore, so go be useful somewhere else. We don't tolerate lazy assholes here in the tower.
Hey, be fair. I'm not lazy. I'm just... Hey, boss.
Save it. That last guy I mentioned, he's only on the 13th floor, but he might as well be trapped in a mine cave-in. Come back later. And I'm not the boss. Too young, remember? I'm Rahim. Brecken's in charge here.
Jesus. God, those nuts fucked me up. So, this place is actually, I've always thought this was kind of cool. Little military crate looking out. I wish you could go over there. But I don't think you can go over there, which is a shame. Man, you never realize how many large buildings there are up until you see them from up here. Oh, and I also did this little trick. Let's see if I remember how to do it. I suppose not. There we go. So, there's a few neat little tricks in this game like that one. This also lets you phase into here. If you look through what's funny about being here, or wait, I don't think you can get in here, but if you could, there would be literally no way for you to get out, if I remember. Up there's the roof. This is actually a speedrunning strat. Also, yeah, I'm just kind of trapped here now. I'm not supposed to be here at all. Can't jump back through the wall. So, but this actually lets you look here into some of this stuff. So they do have 2 of these large crates, which I think is interesting, because these are like the normal supply crates. They could be the antizin crates, but I don't think so. Some mini ravioli. Damn, mini raviolis? Why in that kind of box? I guess you'd throw them into some water, boil them a little, I suppose. I don't know, I've never made homemade ravioli. The books, canned food, what is that? Fish. A lot of canned fish in this game. And ham. Why is it always ham? It's an OJ. It'd be funny if one of the OJ containers had a glove on it. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, so we're back here. So that actually is part of a speedrun strat.
In just 3 days. Remember?
I've never figured out like the proper place to go. I also don't know if you can do that fall on Nightmare. I mean, probably. Hey, sister.
Where do you think you're going? The 13th floor. I'm getting some stuff for Raheem. 13? Shit. There's gonna be some dirty work. But we all got to pull our weight around here, huh?
I suppose so.
Jesus. How many people died here?
This implies something terrible. God, I hate the GRE in this game, man.
Crane here.
Where were you? We've been waiting for your report. It's been over 70 hours.
I lost my radio for a while. Don't worry, my cover's intact. No contact with the tower's leader yet. Unable to confirm identity. I'm taking steps to blend in.
Acknowledged. Time is of the essence, Crane. Remember that.
There's one more thing. I got bitten. I've shown no symptoms, but the people here say I'm infected.
Then you'd better get your hands on some antizin ASAP,
Help!
hadn't you?
Help! Somebody! What the hell?
Okay. First party. So, the thing about this zombie, and I don't know if this is the case or not, but I think he only has like 1 HP. Like, you can kill him with anything. Alright, stick. So, but yeah, no, 1 hit kills that thing instantly. I always thought the gore...
I cut my arm, getting away from him. Oh, God. You had to kill him, didn't you? God damn it! That was my brother. I came down to see him and...
Easy. It's all right now. I'll get help. Hey, Raheem, this is Crane. I'm down here on 13. Listen, this guy of yours got fucked up pretty bad getting away from a zombie.
Oh, shit. 31? You went after Mark? Is it safe down there?
Yeah, well, it's safe enough now.
Okay, don't move. I'm sending Lena downstairs.
So, another thing to note. I'm sorry, I just started a completely new thought. Like I was saying previously, one of my favorite things about this game is the gore. Like, if you saw... I'll talk to you in a second. If you saw, when I hit... It wasn't real in the first place. When I hit that guy's head, it exploded into chunks. That is always my favorite thing in games when they do somewhat accurate gore.
Hey,
That
hold
sounds
still.
psychotic, I
Lena
know.
will be here any minute.
You know.
Gauze! You've got to find some gauze. Oh, and alcohol. Combine them. That will stop the bleeding. Please hurry.
I try to stay calm, okay? I'll be right back.
That's a pretty mean arm cut, I won't lie about that, but that's gotta be way gnarlier than I think it is. Cause like, there's blood everywhere in here. It's all over the ground. That's not a footprint, or well, it could be, but it looks more like you know, like fingers dragging across the ground. Got big old splotch, big old splotch. You've got all of the ketchup in the bathtub. Thanks for hogging that. Duct tape. What's the joke about duct tape? You'll never, it can fix anything, and during the apocalypse it'd be one of the most important resources. Why is this here? I was always curious about that. Why is this here? Who's running off of this and jumping into the lake? Just doesn't make much sense to me. Maybe there was an E3 thing. You know? Ooh, also, don't forget duct tape on the dryer. And our washer, either or, and power cables. Ooh, that's a washer. Who knows? No, it's a dryer. It's gotta be. It's not. Washers have it on the top. If you're wondering why I'm not using Survivor Sense, there is literally only one use for Survivor Sense in Nightmare mode, and that is volatiles and special infected and virals. Because as you can see, no loot notifications. I always thought that was stupid, and it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I think that's everything I'm gonna find. Let's give this a shot.
That's why I'm not a fan of playing on Nightmare, but at the same time, if you don't play on Nightmare, there isn't really a challenge. And that's how I like my games. Somewhat challenging. Hey man, I should probably start doing that before I give someone a fucking seizure. Here we go, big homie. I spit on this rag.
Okay, who's hurt?
He's bleeding pretty bad.
Let me see him. Gauze and alcohol, huh? Pretty primitive, but it'll work. Thanks for the help. I'll take care of him from here.
Are there any major arteries in your bicep? Like on that part of your arm? I guess it looked pretty gnarly. It looked like a chunk.
Well done, 31.
Thanks. Thank you, Tamir.
Hey, 31. Not bad for a new guy. Perhaps I misjudged you.
I just want to help out and repay you guys for what you did for me.
Well, good. Come find me, and we'll talk about how you can do that.
All right, taken care of. Piece of cake. What else you got for me?
Well, let me think.
Rahim, you are just smart enough to be dangerous, you know that? Omar told me about your plans for the nest. Explosive charges? Really?
What? Explosives?
Oh,
I never
please.
said that.
You can't tell a convincing lie to save your life.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah? You think you can't die?
You're not my mom.
No, I'm not. Our mom's dead. So you might want to be a little nicer to me since I'm the only family you have left. Especially now that Amir is gone.
You're Jade, right?
Right.
I just wanted to thank you for what you did for me and tell you how sorry I am for your loss. I owe you and Amir my life.
Yeah, you do. You want to return the favor? Keep my dipshit brother from killing himself. No explosives, Rahim.
Yes, explosives. Oh, I hate rude people.
So, is that enough? Do I get to talk to Brecken now?
First, go change your clothes. I left some new ones for you in your room. You're in 194.
Something wrong with what I'm wearing?
You need something that fits the job Brecken wants you to do. Call me when you've changed.
Probably some of the dumbest looking clothes in the game. I've never been a fan of yellow. Like, just solid yellow t-shirts. You know what I mean? Also, there's a guitar. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, Rahim, I'm ready. Where do I find Brecken?
Not so fast, 31. If you're going to earn your keep, we have to find out if you've got the skills. So get your ass up to the gym.
I don't appreciate
it's on
you
the top floor.
Me.
Just a couple flights up.
So one thing that you don't see too often is on the back of this outfit there is actually a pair
Raheem,
of black
I don't see you.
wings,
Where
if
are
I
you?
remember correctly. Could be wrong, but...
Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here.
I figured a way to turn those off. They interrupt my flow and I'm not okay with it.
You want to feel right at home. A crane on a crane.
Oh boy, I sure hope that I don't have to pass this again and, you know, have a mini seizure.
What's
Imagine my surprise!
happening to me? Shit. Oh, shit.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Something went wrong. Raheem, what just happened to me?
Oh shit. I bet you're having your first seizure. Just get back over here.
No, Raheem? There's Raheem. It's always a really cool feature.
Raheem, what the fuck was that? Does this mean I'm turning?
Most likely no. At least not yet. Seizures remind you that you're infected. You better go see Dr. Zera though. He'll check you out, probably give you a shot of antizin. Before you head out to see Zera, talk to the quartermaster. He'll gear you up so you can go outside without getting your head bitten off.
Thanks, Raheem.
All right, they've given me an actual job. And nobody suspects I'm not who I say I am. So far, so good. And once Dr. Zera helps me manage these symptoms I'm dealing with, I'll be even...
Little guy out there. I'm gonna go hit him with a brick.
Oh, you...
Yeah, that's me. Name's Crane.
Oh,
I'm not gonna bother learning your name till you've survived a few days, but here, this is for you. By the way, word around the tower is you're just another deadbeat in line for food or antizin. By which I mean, the people here don't much like you. Don't blame them. It's easy to get paranoid when you're isolated.
I don't.
And since somebody's jamming communications to the outside, there's plenty of paranoia to go around. Whole damn city with nobody to call for help but ourselves. You bring me some supplies from the airdrops, though, and you'll see people change their tunes in a hurry. That shit's a game changer.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind. Listen, is there anything else? I'm in a bit of a rush.
Also, if you're looking to get more popular, you can try helping folks. Do a few favors, they might like you more. Might even find a woman. Keep you warm at night.
cool.
Going outside, huh? Okay, new guy. Be careful out there. We've lost too many already.
Are you Australian? Oh. The light, it's dying. Shitty joke.
Okay, noob. You got Dr. Zera set up in a semi-trailer on a fenced-in playing court. When you leave the tower, hang a left and head due south.
So I remember when this game came out.
Crane, kid.
All right. Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers.
I remember when this game was coming out, and it was revolutionary because it had parkour, you know. Which, I don't know, parkours I've always thought was really cool. I'd love to do parkour. The problem is I am too large to do it. And I don't mean this as in I'm fat. I am tall, like pretty tall. It's hard, you know, for someone of my stature to do something like that. But I mean, it always seems so cool, you know, when you watch, when you were like a kid and you were watching the top 10 parkour things to happen or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And I just did like a backflip or whatever. Take a backflip. Do a flip. I don't think that did a flip. Guys are shooting at that guy's face, which is a really cool detail, actually. Okay, so that, my least favorite thing in this game is that the like stuff that they do, because they can reset themselves after they do it, and it gets really annoying because then you take unnecessary hits. Is the only thing that this game doesn't have over Dead Island. I'm not talking Dead Island 2, I'm talking the original Dead Island. I don't know why I'm repairing this. It's a waste of resources. Which, played the original Dead Island, played Riptide, played this, haven't played the second for either Dead Island or this. PC's not strong enough to run. But, I'm perfectly content with this. It's a fun game.
Those rotting fuckers never figure out how to climb on top of a van.
Doctor? Hello? Anybody there?
Camden, are you there? Damn it.
So I'm supposed to get a vaccine?
What? No. Suppressant. It's called antizin. Suppresses the symptoms. Here, sit. Antizin postpones the inevitable. Best the GRE could do.
Inevitable? So there's no cure?
It's a variation of rabies. There's no cure right now, but you see, I've been running tests on both antizin and infected tissue. A cure is possible, definitely possible.
Oh shit, you really think you can figure it out?
With Dr. Camden's help, yes. I think so. Now where did I put that injector?
Who's Dr. Camden?
A colleague trapped in Sector 0, where the outbreak first, well, broke out. We've been collaborating via radio, though we would have made more progress if the connection were better. Also, if my earlier experiments had borne fruit. I tried injecting recombined versions of the virus into chunks of meat and leaving them around the city, hoping some of the infected would eat them so I could observe and document the results.
But they didn't?
It bore no fruit. I'm ashamed that I wasted so much time on it. No reason to hold any antizin in reserve now. In any case, all right. I'm quite busy, so on your way now. What was I doing?
Speed keeps you alive. So
Raheem, Zara checked me out and gave me another shot.
Okay, great. That ought to hold you for a while. Which is good, because I'm starting to get used to the idea of bossing you around.
That's
So, time for a real trial.
You know what I mean?
Go talk to Spike. You'll find him near Zera's truck. He's got the first
it's like
real job for you.
Fence.
Spike? I'm Crane.
Just what I need. More unskilled labor. All right, shut up and pay attention. There are two types of airdrops. One has food, first aid supplies, survival gear, and such. The other kind is filled with antizin. The GRE sends in a one-way video feed that lets us know when they're on the way. Look, the trouble is, the airdrops with antizin keep getting raided by Rise's thugs, and without antizin, we're basically screwed. Rise and his boys only operate during the day, because going out after dark is a dandy way to get killed. But the next two antizin drops are coming down right at sunset tonight, and Brecken means to go after them. This may be our only chance to reach the airdrop.
What's my part here?
My
Well, as I said, going out at night is basically suicide. Or it would be if I hadn't been setting up safe zones and traps out there for weeks now, which I have. Now, Brecken and his team will be okay tonight so long as you get out there now and arm those traps. That's your part.
All right. What are these traps and how do I arm them?
You'll see. I'll be talking you through it. Just remember, without these traps, Brecken won't survive the night. And if he doesn't come back with Antizin, we are lost. Before you head out there, grab some firecrackers. Made them myself. They make a fine distraction if you get in trouble.
Sweet. Should tell you all to keep in mind, I am not tremendous at video games by any means. Or by any means, right? I'm decent at dying light.
First, the car. Open the hood, connect the battery, that'll arm the trap.
But I'm not amazing at dying light, you know what I mean? I'm no Aussie G.
Jade here. Is anyone outside right now? Urgent help needed.
I'm outside. I'm working for Spike.
You're Crane, right?
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
I think it's too late for this guy.
Shit.
Okay, it's done. Fuck.
You had no choice. He wasn't human anymore. Now hurry. You still need to turn on the lights. That's the only way to make this place safe at night.
Couldn't see the dying light. Got a journal. Might also try playing some Dead Rising 3.
Ah, shit.
Also, this is a really funny tech with vans or cars. It's just this. I don't know why it
coming.
happens.
Got the lights on?
Almost. Just give me a second.
But I don't know why it happens, but it always somehow manages to mess me up whenever I'm doing something. So I really hate it, I'll be honest. But what are you gonna do?
Crane here.
Report.
Okay, I met this doctor, scientist type. They've got him set up in a sort of research trailer, and he's working on a cure for the virus. His name is Zera. Hello? Do you copy?
Affirmative. Secondary objective added. Maintain your cover and secure all of his research. Acknowledge.
Your stolen file still takes top priority though, right?
Affirmative. We find it unlikely that a single researcher working out of a trailer could produce any significant results. But if he does, we want to see it.
Nice.
Jade, it's done.
Good. We'll need to prepare more places like that one. We've got more spots picked out for future safe zones. Spike will mark them on your map later. And Crane, thank you. Back to you, Spike.
Right now,
back to
you need to get back to our main task and arm the next trap. There's another car close by.
Got it. The infected are all over the street.
So what does that tell you? Keep off the street. Try to stay on the rooftops where they can't reach you.
They're all around the car, Spike.
You still have some firecrackers, don't you? Just throw some into the crowd. Those dead bastards are easily distracted.
All done with the car, Spike.
Keep on like that, you just might make it. Next trap's no spot, and I shouldn't have to tell you, but don't get caught out in the open.
It's actually a really good place to get those sort of things, which is the bridge, the other side of it. Decent.
Spike, these freaks are everywhere. If I need to use a trap, how do I activate it?
You can't. I told you. They're only for the night mission.
Shit. Okay.
Another game I'll probably end up playing is Mirror's Edge.
It's quite a contraption you got here.
3 times rather than an ordinary street lamp. Gives the infected quite the sunburn.
Fun fact, no matter what you do, spawn one of these. Also, I'm not gonna pick up his weapons because I kind of like really hate two-handers. I know. I think they're good at the what's it called mode, be the zombie. But other than that, I'm not good.
Alright, I've got the substation reset. But if the grid shorted once, you know it could happen again, right?
You leave the electrical engineering to me, okay? Just get your ass to a safe zone. You're gonna have to spend the night there.
I love lockpicking in Skyrim because it's like, oh, a master lock? Man, I sure wonder where the sweet spot on this is. And you move it like maybe a nanometer to the left. Oh, it's unlocked. Alright. Also, mushrooms, which as you can see, can't see them now, but usually, like, when it's night, not this kind of night, but night, they will actually work.
Something bad happened. We need to talk.
Okay, give me a sec.
I remember one time. Thank you, game. I remember one time when thank you, game. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so I remember one time when I was playing this game and I woke up in the morning and the weather was like just straight fog. Like everything was gray. It was actually pretty neat. As the doctor, I must wear something doctor related or hospital related. Alright, I think that'll do it for my first ever video. I do appreciate you for watching, if anyone even does watch this. If somebody does watch this, thank you so much for your time. And I'll probably end up continuing this and posting more videos, gain a little following. As long as I'm entertaining. Okay. Well, this is Dr.Dirtnaps signing off. And to anyone who watched this first episode of mine, I hope you have a beautiful day. God bless.